Hi, this is Dr. Seymour Kern, and we're continuing my reading of my book, Low Noise Thinking, or LNT, Wealth, Health, and Happiness for the Infinite Mind, published in 2009 and currently going over revision. So here is the original book that I'm going to be reading to you right now. So, Chapter 1, The Birth and Death of Noise, the essence of non-information. Noise in the finite mind is the essence of non-information. Everything was born and everything will die. You can be sure about that. It can be defined. Anyway, however, noise in the infinite mind cannot be defined. Only in the finite world or the finite mind. We can only try to define it by saying that noise, if we're talking about sound, is perhaps the soul in disguise. Maybe, who would know? We cannot talk about birth or death as it would appear to our conscious mind to be eternal and infinitely more. Ironically, there is infinitely more written about the infinite mind than the finite one, which was most surprising to me. In other words, what we're saying is there's more written about what we don't know than what we do know. So, mind, then the finite one, which was most surprising to me, maybe this is because there are no boundaries for discussion with regards to an infinite mind in an infinite universe. Interesting. To most earthlings, noise is, in essence, a mystical neverland of an infinitely higher authority. That's what Einstein said. The only way to explain everything is there must be an infinite higher authority. So, noise is the essence of a mystical neverland of infinitely higher authority. LNT, by definition, serves as a bridge between the finite mind and the infinite mind, whatever one can imagine or visualize that to be. The following discussion, therefore, can only relate to the finite mind and how we are able to perceive that finite type of noise to be. And so to continue, if one reviews the many scientific narratives of the Big Bang, the entire universe, with all its splendor, was created in an instant flash from an absolute state of nothingness. In other words, some particle came into existence and that blew up like the Big Bang. The magnetic force of the entire universe caused it to happen all instantaneously. So the entire universe, with its entire splendor, was created in an instant flash from an absolute state of nothingness. Sorry if I'm repeating, but there's certain things that need to be repeated because they're important. So in this section, I am going to show you the parallels between creation, or the beginnings of the universe, and noise. So we use the formula low noise thinking and how to apply it to our daily life in order to increase one's use of our infinite minds and beyond. For simplicity of illustration, I have defined it to be a cycle of 6 phases. The six-phase cycle of LNT, or low noise thinking, a parallel of noise and all of creation, goes as follows. Phase 1, nothingness, where not even the concept of noise existed. I mean, really, nothing existed until this little particle came into being. So phase 1, nothingness, there's not even the concept of noise existed. It was complete and utter nothingness, totally still, quiet, dark, and void. So much so that even the concept of time did not exist within it. There was no concept of anything, anyone, anywhere, anytime. Phase 2, absolute zero. Noise or no noise. This was the birth of the carrier for noise, when noise was at absolute zero. The miraculous appearance of the first particle, the sudden appearance of the smallest matter, where energy, matter, and electromagnetic waveform energy were all interchangeable as expressed by Albert Einstein's theory of relativity, his famous formula, E equals mc squared. E is energy, m is mass, c is the speed of light squared. And this was the famous theory of relativity. It was amazing. Phase 3, this was infinite noise, and the infinite expansion of these small particles in all directions at the speed of light, and still expanding to this very day. The Big Bang, in which the enormous vacuum surrounded those first particles, caused them to expand and increase in mass in all directions, again at the speed of light. Phase 4, low noise, and all the variables of noise in between zero and infinity. This is the era of condensation, or the coming together of particulate matter and waveform energy for the formation of all the matter of the universe. It also known as the period of evolution of all life and intelligence. This is the phase we are currently in, LNT, low noise thinking. Phase 5, no noise, back to absolute zero, back to zero noise, the contraction back to the smallest particle, the carrier of noise itself. Phase 6, the complete collapse and annihilation of the last particle and all its remains of the entire universe, the former carrier for noise, to perhaps restart the entire six-cycle phase, or the LNT cycle. So why is noise so important to us when it is the essence of non-information and the infinite mind? We shall now discover it together as we move forward from here. We will be continuing with Chapter 2, Noise and the Soul.